Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy.
And I'm Lucas.
And welcome back to Patched. And today we're going to be reviewing the Bengoo G9000 gaming headset. This actual color, I don't know why, but the colors actually determine the price. So this blue one's 24 bucks and there's some other ones that are going for like 35 bucks. So if you guys do want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box. But also, this is not just random. We are actually doing like a new segment. It's like, we're just going to find weird things on Amazon. And this has like, how many reviews? Like
it was like 70,000. This is the #1 rated gaming headset on Amazon currently. And it was also the #1 rated in like Xbox headsets too. So I guess you can use it with sort of any console. And I'll put the notes up in the description. But I mean, the Bengoo G9000 headset, and then it's one of those weird companies where they're just like kind of reselling stuff on Amazon, because it came without the Bengoo logo on there. It came saying just like Koshin each, which is another seller as well. I looked it up and it's just the identical headset. So but I have no idea.
But also the thing is, like, when I go back into my recently bought items on Amazon on my account, it links to the Bengoo, but we actually got this one. So we're guessing it's the same exact thing. There's a few things that are a little bit different, which we'll get into. But again, if you guys do want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box. But let's get it started off with the actual like build quality of this headset. And it's all plastic. I mean, what else can you expect? It's 24 bucks and build quality is terrible. Like
it's garbage. It's awful.
Look at this. Like, can you guys hear that? It just feels cheap. The plastic feels cheap. It feels the one good thing though is that it's really, really light. It's very lightweight, which I guess like if you're gonna be gaming for a while, that's good for comfort. You know, if you have a heavy headset, it kind of like weighs down on your head and you get that.
You know what I think really matters here is it's a $24 headset. I mean, it usually sells for $50. I don't think it's probably ever sold for actual $50. I think it's just when it's on sale. So $24 headset, like what you're getting for a $24 headset, that is what I think is most important. You have an inline controller, so you can adjust the volume and then your mic mute and unmute on there. It also specifically says on the Amazon page that it does not come with a splitter for PCs, but guess what it came with in the box? A splitter for PCs. Ooh. So I mean, it's functional. Now, one thing I noticed about this guy is it does have the standard 3.5mm jack as well as a USB. The USB literally just powers the lights and has zero other functions. It's not like where you plug in the USB headset and it just works like that with drivers. You actually only need the 3.5mm jack for that. And of course the splitter if you're on a PC. But the performance of this guy, I mean, let's talk a little bit about the performance.
Yes.
It works.
It's pretty
for a $24 headset. It's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, so I listened to music and I also gamed with it, right? Music actually doesn't sound terrible. I would say it's very bass heavy. And I feel like normal regular people that aren't audiophiles like that, you know what I mean? And I'm not an audiophile. I like just regular, like very bass heavy music, I guess. So I actually liked it. It was pretty muddy in the midtones and also high tones. The vocals were a little muddy, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty clear all in all. And for 24 bucks, it has very good sound quality. So
I mean, as a non-audiophile as well, I would just say it's fine. It's fine. It's passable. Like if you gave this to me and just out of audio quality, like I couldn't see the headset, and you told me this was I don't know, like $100 gaming headset, I'd be like, all right, yeah, probably, yeah, like off of the sound quality alone, you know. So it's not terrible. It's definitely like those like skull candy like extra bass. It's just that easy like marketing, like you put extra bass in it and then it sounds good.
Yeah.
I had no problems with like directional audio. They advertise surround sound, so no issues with directional audio in games that are sort of intensive for that, like Valorant and such. Now the microphone, it's trash.
Yeah.
It's not great. It'll do in a pinch. And I mean, if you're on like Xbox or PlayStation, like most of the mics are gonna sound like that anyway, so it won't matter.
Oh,
you know, like
shots at the console players, I see. Okay. All right.
I mean, it's just because you're like online. Just the party chat systems and those things suck. Like it's just the way it is. Now it does have some foam. It feels like more of like a silicone than like a foam on the top, and it's actually pretty comfy. But around the ears, it's just too small. Like maybe for a kid, like if someone was looking to get like a cheap gaming headset for their kid, this would be perfect. But after extended periods of time, my ears were not comfortable in this because these like little earmuff things were just absolutely too small. And I I don't have gigantic ears or anything. I'm like an average guy. I'm like 5'10", and I don't know what that has to do with like ear size, but like
yeah.
just average, you know.
But the thing is, I feel like yeah. So these are not over ear; these are on ear. You know, kind of like just Beats used to make on. I don't know if they still make it, but Beats used to make on ear headphones as well. So these don't completely go over the ear, which I guess if you're a regular sized adult, it like for me it was like just on ear as well, and. Yeah, I guess like for me it wasn't a huge deal. I got used to it, but for Lucas it was uncomfortable, so just watch out for that. Of course, the actual foam around the earmuffs and also on top of the head is actually very foamy. It's very comfortable, but the material that's on top of it just feels really crappy and very cheap. So, I mean, obviously for 25 bucks, you're not gonna get like very nice quality materials. And also, I guess one good thing is the cord or the cable is braided, and it's a very long cable as well. So that's nice. But also these adjustable, it just look okay. Like you can't go one step. It's really hard. Okay, there you go. But it doesn't extend that much, and also it's
like the jankiest thing you've ever had to use in your life, and that's gonna be horrible having to edit the audio so it doesn't like slam. So it doesn't destroy your eardrum. But it's loud for us. Just know that.
So all in all, I mean, for 25 bucks. It obviously the build quality is terrible and the material is terrible and stuff like that, but you can't really complain for 25 bucks. And also, like I mentioned, it's super lightweight, so it's not a huge deal. And when it's like on your like head, you don't really notice it all too much. Just keep in mind that it might make your ear a little uncomfortable, like it did for Lucas. But you know, the sound quality is nice, and that's pretty much all that matters. It's okay, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, I would say $24 headset, you kind of get what you pay for here. The audio quality is good, but it's just uncomfortable in the ears, so I'd watch out if you're gonna be playing for extended periods of time. Again, it's on Amazon, so like you can try it out, I guess, and then return it if it doesn't fit you right or whatever. I don't know exactly what their policies are on stuff like that, but like, I don't know. For 24 bucks, I would say like if I was really in a pinch and just needed a headset to get by, sure, I'd pick one of these up. But I definitely prefer something more comfortable than this. Like even at the expense of audio quality, I'd be willing to sacrifice audio quality for more comfort than this, because it's so uncomfortable in my ears.
Really? Well, I mean, I didn't have any issues, so I guess it all depends on the person. Also, did you like the RGB? The RGB is like very bright and like there's a lot of RGB.
So that was the thing. I like value the extra USB port over the over the RGB. So I just left the USB unplugged and just used the 3.5 millimeters.
So that's gonna make it so that you -5 head points.
I know. I click less heads for sure, but you know, it's a sacrifice I had to make. I need those ports.
Exactly. So anyways, so I mean, for 25 bucks, very good value, but of course, just watch out for the build quality and everything else that we mentioned. Again, if you guys do want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you in the next one.